this weekend at the box office, it's gonna be a hard-fought battle to see who comes out on top. And believe it or not, in its second weekend, it's looking like The Flash might not be the #1 film, as some analysts are predicting Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse could retake that spot. I guess the bad news just keeps on coming. It's been pretty much all bad news on the Flash front, any way you look at it. Going into your second weekend, naturally, you probably want to maintain the #1 spot, but it might not. And what we're looking at now is a three-way battle for first, second, and third. Essentially, people are predicting that it's either going to be Spider-Verse in #1 and or Flash, maybe, if more hardcore fans show up. But #2 will definitely be one of these and or Transformers Rise of the Beasts. So it doesn't need to be stated, or maybe it does, I know some people don't understand, but going into your second weekend after a first weekend of only 55 million and expecting to make 17 to 18, we're looking at some of the most abysmal blockbuster numbers you could ever imagine for a film that cost this much. And it's going to be interesting to see what sort of a message we get after the second weekend in terms of what are they doing, what are they saying, how do they pivot in what they're saying, because they've been very silent. Has James Gunn and Peter Safran said anything about the box office? Either of the Muschettis said anything? It's been dead silent. Like, nobody said anything. You would think they would want to address something, but there's been nothing. I'm assuming this second weekend is kind of going to be the make it or break it. There are some analysts that I've seen that are saying good word of mouth could push this up to 30 million on its second weekend, which, if it does that, let's just hypothetically say it's going to do 30 million. That means it's only getting a drop of like, what, 40%? Sure. Crazier things have happened, so who knows, but I'm assuming The Flash is not going to be able to do what Back to the Future did in the olden days, where word of mouth on the first weekend was like, actually this is good, and then the second weekend everybody flooded to see it. I'm pretty positive The Flash can't pull that off, but who knows. We'll talk about this, I assume, either Monday or maybe Sunday.